According to the dictionary, talent is a natural aptitude or ability. In other words, what you were born with. Chances are that when you hear the phrases of talent, your mind starts to serve images rooted in our expectations of amazing people doing what can be seen sometimes as superhuman or even fiction. Think about Jordan's free throw jump and dunking the ball. According to HR Magazine, a recent poll of CEOs, 68% of them said that talent equals potential. Another poll created by Gallup said talent is how we are hardwired. So it's something that's natural, that is part of who we are and what we do. Well, I'm here today to tell you we are all talented at something. However, that does not mean that you have the skill to really stand out from the crowd. Most people believe that they are good at something, but very few actually apply it. Achievements, like physics, has laws. Two, in fact, and they both build on each other. The first equation is on how to acquire this skill needed to begin and making sure that your talent has a conduit of success. And that equation is talent times effort over time equals skill. What this means is that the amount of time you have invested in the effort of developing one's talent will result in the skill necessary to doing that thing well. The definition of skill is the ability to use one's knowledge effectively in the execution of a task. This is what is needed in order for the talent to have that space, that ability to be able to express itself and show up. So the second equation is skill, time effort divided by the time to that effort equals the quality and size of your achievement. Effort is required for both equations to work. But what is effort really? You may be asking. Well, effort is the amount of exertion or work done to accomplish a goal or a task. So the more time and effort you spend in improving the gap between current skill and the skill needed to thrive and do better in that foundation or the environment, you provide a stronger, think of a trampoline, if you will, for your talent to make up the difference. This happens all the time in business all around the world. It's what I deal with every day. It's what the biggest challenges are for new leaders when they're being promoted. Top performers thrives. They have developed the skill over time. They outperform everybody else. Their natural conclusion to the organizations and the decision makers is that this is a natural born leader and they need to get promoted. It seems like the natural reward. Now, in theory, that sounds pretty good. However, this does not mean that this person has the skill to lead. New leaders need to have training, mentorship, and education, and not just of their product or service, but the skill of managing, leading, and coaching their team, their talent, and sharpening their team's skills in order for them to thrive. Now, companies really need to think about this prior to promoting top performers. They tend to lose good talent and good employees because those individuals were thrown in the deep end without a life preserver. Now, I know they have good intentions and they mean well. The trouble is that many top performers fail at leading and managing not because they were not gifted, but because they were not given proper training. Matter of fact, they spend more training in their product and services than they've received to leading other people. Before you go and promote another top performer, I want you to do three things. First, ask yourself, what are the top 10 skills and resources needed for this role to deliver on the expectation of success? And write those top 10 skills down. Once you do that, now ask yourself, what tools, resources, and developmental programs do we need to have to bring these new candidates up to the standards defined in question number 1 and the answers of those skills? And finally, number 3, when you're observing your new candidate or deciding on this new candidate for leadership, what does this new candidate have already demonstrated they're naturally good at that is part of those top 10 skills? Versus what skills they do not possess that we need to provide them with training education, tools, and resources to meet the expectations of this role and responsibilities. This is going to help you to tailor and develop an approach to those new candidates and ensuring that they are ready for the job. I hope this is of benefit. If you like it, make sure that you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell and leave a comment. We don't promote, we don't add any ads. So all our ask for you is that you share this and you provide all those subscriptions and comments so that we can find those next gen leaders that could potentially use this information and transform the culture and the environment. I look forward to seeing you on our next episode on Mr. Rico. Have a great day.